Hi everyone, today we're going to have a look at the process of putting some social media icons into your web page. So we've come to W3 Schools and we've come to the how-to section and into social media buttons. So how can we get these buttons and put them into our web pages? Okay, well, let's have a look at the instructions. The first thing we need is a link which will give us the information for all of these buttons. Okay, and let me try and explain how that works. This is a file. It's a style sheet file, and it will give us the information for all of these buttons. The supplier of this information is a company called Font Awesome, and the version of this icon set is 4.7. And there's another company that's helping us get access to those icons across the internet. This is a content delivery network company called Cloudflare. They're helping us access Font Awesome's icon library across the internet. So we need the link to this service. So I'm going to copy the link and I'm going to paste that link into my web page, into the head section. Make sure it goes into the head section of the web page. Okay, not in the style section, that's also in the head section, but the link goes just in the head section. Okay, I tell you what, I was just thinking there that this link provided to us by the content delivery network Cloudflare takes us to Font Awesome's 4.7 icon set. And I just wonder if there's a more recent version of Font Awesome's icon set. Let's do a little bit of research. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a new tab, type in latest Font Awesome. The latest version apparently is version 5.15. Let's have a look at it. Whoa, icons. Brilliant. So here are all the cool Font Awesome icons that we can put into our web page. But we know we need to link to the file that stores these icons. And this is version 5.15. Not, as my web page currently has a link to, 4.7. So I need to find the content delivery link to the 5.15 icon set. So I'm going to do a search for Font Awesome 5.15 content delivery network link. Okay, let's have a look. Font Awesome 5.15 Cloudflare Content Delivery Network. That looks pretty reliable. Let's get the link. Get that link. And we're going to go into the web page, get rid of the one that we pasted in already. We're not going to use that one. In the head section, we're going to paste in the latest icon set, provided by Font Awesome and supplied over the internet by Cloudflare's Content Delivery Network. Thank you very much, Cloudflare. And thank you very much, Font Awesome, for designing these wonderful icons. Now, let's see if we can actually use any of these icons. So let's go back to the icon set. I'm going to do a search for social media. Okay, there's Twitter. Let's click on Twitter. Now I need to find the HTML for this icon to put into the body of my web page. There it is. It's using the I tag. Let's copy the HTML and let's paste it into the body this time, not the head, the body of my web page. This uses the I tag. This is HTML. Let's go back to Font Awesome. I'm just going to look for another one. Let's get Facebook and let's copy the HTML and let's go back to my web page and paste it into the body. So now I've got two elements. One is the Twitter element and one is the Facebook element. Let's save my design and just see if it works. Yes, it works. Okay. So now I need to think about styling these icons so they look a bit funkier. So let's go back to W3 Schools and just scroll down a little bit and we'll get some ideas about styling, adding CSS. So this first style set here styles every element in your web page which has a class the same as FA. So we're styling the FA class elements. So let's copy this and paste it into my web page. In, of course, the style section now, because this is CSS. Now, unfortunately, my web page doesn't have any elements with the FA class. I don't have any. But I do have elements with the FAB class. So let's just style the FAB class with padding 20, font size 30, blah, 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 blah. Let's see if that works. So let's go back to my web page and test. Yes, it worked. Brilliant. Let's go back. Let's just add a new style in the FAB class styling. Let's say color is going to be red. Let's see if that works. Save and refresh. So that works. Brilliant. I'm just going to show you one more thing. Let's say that I only want to style the Twitter icon. So as you can see, the Twitter icon has another class associated with it, FA-Twitter. So let's style that class .fa-Twitter. This is in the style section. I'm styling the class, dot means class, with FA-Twitter attached to it. So this is this one here. I'm going to say color is going to be, oh, I want that really bright blue that Twitter has. I'll tell you what, let's go and do some research. HTML color codes. Okay. Let's have a look and see what we've got. Ooh, that's convenient. It's already defaulted to this lovely blue that Twitter uses. So this is the color code. It's got 6 numbers and letters, and it starts with a hash. Hash means I am a color code. So copy the color code, go back to your web page, and the CSS is color, hash, which means I am a color code, and then paste in the 6 digits that you copied. That is some interesting CSS. Let's save and refresh. It worked, yay! So I could also do that with the FA Facebook class element. I could create some more CSS here, .fa Facebook, and then go and research whatever color I want for that. I tell you what as well, I just saw some interesting CSS in W3 Schools, which is what happens when we hover over an element which has the FA class attached to it. The opacity changes. That's really useful. So let's take that, we'll copy that, and we'll paste it into the style section of our web page. Now remember, we don't have an FA class, we have an FAB class. So I'm going to save that and see what happens. So now when we hover, do you see that opacity changes a little bit? So that's quite useful. That's quite useful. So we're going to use that. Okay. And the final thing I want to tell you in this tutorial video, I hope you already know this, is how to actually link your icon to the web page that you want to use. So let's link up Facebook. The first thing I'm going to do is go to Facebook. I'm going to copy that link, Control-C, copy it, and we're going to see something interesting in a minute. Now, on this element, the Facebook element, we're going to start the A tag. There's the start of the A tag. And at the end of the element, we're going to close the A tag. Okay? Now, inside the A tag, we're going to say href equals something. This is inside the A tag. And the href, of course, is the thing that we just copied. Now you can see it doesn't just say facebook.com like we saw in the browser. All we saw was facebook.com. Actually, you need https://www. This information tells the browser to go to the internet to find the website, the href. Okay, so let's save that and let's go back to my design, refresh, and Facebook. And that's an introduction to how to incorporate social media icons into your website.